Is this new round? Phase 18? Very likely.
Yep.
Okay. I think some Artemis would be nice. Also get down here. It's better. There, I guess. Here. LOSing whatever comes behind it might be okay.
I'm there.
Our AMS is jammed. Hopefully unjams here in a moment. Let's sensor lock. Firestarter, Urban Mech, Wolfhound. Sensor lock the medium laser thing. Presumably it's going to be coming closer to us. These are LKs. And if we switch to Artemis, that goes up a bit in accuracy, doesn't it?
Yeah. What can I do you?
All right. Our volley is going to be really weak here, so maybe just sprinting into cover is good. We get a tag here if we want it. That would kind of be a nice use of our turn.
Piece of cake. Okay. That hurt.
This guy is coming forward. All the medium lasers, great. Didn't move quite far enough with only 2 evasion pips, but still. Should be able to just execute this thing. Can get very close, but I think just better to do that.
I'm walking here.
It's not going to be the greatest shot ever, but it's okay.
Hunting all the way. Solid connection on that one.
Sooner or later, we're going to run into something running a pulse laser. All right, who wants PPCs? Block shots. It's a non-block shot, but not versus a target I'd like to hit. Well, that's my option, I guess.
On my way, double time.
Okay. 44s. Are they both downrange? Actually connected with one of them. That's nice. We shouldn't be initiative penalized after this round. So we should be able to kill that guy pretty soon here, I think. Wow. Assuming he's still up, I guess. Nice work, ally. All right, these are missiles. We want to wait for them to get closer.
Yeah.
Or closer range missiles. This doesn't matter. This can be a little bit closer. Could also wait though. This guy is an expert tactician.
Affirmative.
Commander,
Take these shots if we want. 64s seem fine.
locking on.
Rip your arm.
Critical hit.
Oh, he's not a... I always forget when that one's not a person who can move after shooting.
I'm receiving you.
Let's wait here.
Standing by. Good to go.
All right, go time.
Roger that. Full speed.
Oh, it was on? Okay.
Confirmed.
Hostile eliminated.
It's amazing how much our mechs have improved for being the same chassis from the beginning of the game.
Orders.
How much better they are with all the improvements that are on them. Can't even see this guy anymore, apparently. Why is this not on? Let's see now. The Artemis 4s are decent here.
Orders.
Okay.
Confirmed.
This probably kills him. This is a pretty low skull one. It's one of the last ones we're going to take in this area before we get out of here or roll a new set.
Critical hit.
Still hanging on, huh?
Ready for orders.
Alright, what's going on with this in terms of 0% fail still? Great, we'll take it. Okay.
Target
That was pitifully easy. Need to get to a new system, I think. Not even panic. Nah, he was fine. There's no time for him to panic. We killed him in like a round and a half. Alright. Wolfhounds, fire starters, little baby fire starters too. LRM 20. I don't think we have an LRM 20 yet. Heavy flamer. It's real bad. Real fucking bad. Do we want a heavy flamer? Is this something we might use one day? Weighs 1 ton, 2 slots, damage 15, 20 heat damage. Runs on ammo. Wait, phosphorus ammo is war crimes? LRM 20 is rare. Sure. It's probably the only thing of value that I could see in there anyways. So we could grab that, it's fine. Question is, what do we take next? The heavy flamer maybe? Is it worth something? A little bit. Alright. Do we get ammo for it? Got an urban mech piece. Did not get ammo for it. Okay. Alright, I'm ready for my 5th mech. That was supposed to be today. Didn't get the heavy flamer ammo, unfortunately. So time for us to move systems, I believe. We get the roll on missions in 5 days. Fatigued out for 2 here. I guess we finish finish mech bay configuration of our hunchback, which is having the pulses move to the arms and adding medium lasers here. Okay. I don't think there was anything else we were doing right now. Thinking of a higher difficulty, whatever the fuck it is. So task-wise, that looks good. All right, move it forward a day. Do we have enough pilots to run a mission right now? Yeah. And our mechs are ready, so we might as well. I don't know how I feel about this, where like it makes most sense for us efficiency-wise to finish these missions, but sanity-wise, we're not very interested in them. It's a 5. Again, I don't want to tank that standing. This looks okay for 3 versus Draconis Combine. Okay. Let's get back on the map. Seven 3 goes there. We're running a pretty weak pilot here then. So our hunchback's going to be quite a bit worse than normal. Do I wish to move this guy over? It's 2 more gunnery skill. No, not really. All right. Yeah, it's not a waste of time necessarily. It's not in the sense of in the game itself, it's still really beneficial, right? These are very low cost missions for us to run. We're getting rep, getting gear, getting experience at pretty low cost to ourselves. It's just as a player, it's like I don't really want to spend I don't really want to do another mission of that difficulty level. It's just it's the last one that's available for our faction at no cost, right? Or for a faction that we care about. Because what I really want to do is build our new melee mech. And that's just taken forever. All right.
Primary target on screen, Commander.
Okay, we have allies. We're in the drop zone with the enemies. Everyone's going to have their first round buffs, so we're going to wait.
Roger that. Standing by.
When do I get heavy and assault mechs? When I fight them, take their pieces. We're already starting to collect heavy pieces. They all have, from the start, Galvia, when the first round of stuff, everyone has 10 evasion pips, which makes them extremely difficult to shoot. So the first round, you're better off reserving to get rid of the evasion pips. You'll see it if you target the opponent. It will show as, I'll show you. Show you as having moved. So if I were to shoot this guy, I have a less than 1% chance to hit because target has plus 20 from having moved, even though he hasn't moved. So we're gonna hang on. No, we're gonna take everything very literally here, Galvia. Encouragement is just, it's weak. It's weak. Okay. I like being in the firing zone, means I don't have to chase them down. I do need them to move so I can shoot them. You read the Discord of Roguetech. People say your pilot ejects for no reason. Well, you must have all the answers then. We've played for like 10 days now, and no one is ejected for no reason. For close combat mech, your guys eject for no reason. That would be scary if that's the case. All right, that guy shot us. We're down to round 17, so anyone after round 17 has already moved. I think we still like to just reserve down, take our essential immunity this round. Fucks us next round a little bit, but we can probably kill some of these vehicles if we do this. This game is sick. It takes such a time commitment though, Galvia. If you do, there are settings to make it a little bit faster. I wish I had known what they were going into it. But, yeah. Pilot ejects if mech has no functional weapon. Hey, D-Sub.
Quitters never win.
Welcome, D-Sub, to the channel. Thanks, Galvia. All right. Round 16. We'll keep waiting. Get these vehicles time to go. Swim bonds, indeed. Yeah. I don't think it's too much longer before we're going to end up doing body painting streams here. I don't know why they don't have that. Why don't they have painting mechs? Think how much more time we could spend in the mech bay. For like a day's time, we could paint the mech with different color schemes. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, we ready to start blowing shit up yet? 14, 18, 15. That guy still hasn't moved. Fuck. Hurry up. Is it good to play with the mod for the first time? Sure. I don't remember the base game teaching me all that much that was useful. Depends how many other strategy games of this type you've played, I guess. If you're pretty comfortable with this genre, then I think you could learn from the mod, no problem. If you've never played anything like this, you might want to start with the base game.
We got covered.
Ooh, what's that weapon? The mod will screw you over, no what? Pretty gentle. Biggest way the mod screws you over is crashing, quite honestly. Although it did drop us into a couple of really nasty missions, although it's been a few missions since we've gotten one. Forgetting the nuke. The nuke was apparently an optional thing that I shouldn't have enabled as a new player. I certainly did remove that. Allies accidentally misfiring and killing your entire squad, or alternatively, killing the entire opponent's squad in a single action, does not seem like a very well-balanced weapon to me. All right, all your evasion pips are gone. Yes, group up vehicles. Amazing. 3 vehicles, you say? Okay. All right, this is PPCs. Let's turn on overloaded anti-missile system. Let's back up a little bit and start shooting what? What's this tank have for armor? Quite a lot, but not a ton. Quite a lot, but not a ton. I think we can deal with that. Shoot it in the side. Or we could shoot that guy. Go into there either way.
Copy that.
Let's begin either shooting that. 70s. Not shooting those. 40s. What was this thing? 10? Has it not gone yet? Oh, it hasn't gone yet. Fuck. Alright, never mind. Go for this guy then.
Lock on. Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, go with... Yes, go to the other vehicles. Amazing. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Just one thing to think about here.
Move order received. Fire.
Target destroyed.
All right. I was hoping to get more than one vehicle out of that, but that's still good. We got another one of those. Okay.
Standing by.
All right. This guy is already gone. That guy's already gone. We got damage on that. Might be worth moving over here and just trying to execute that guy. Puts us a little bit close. All right, 50s, 30s. Wait, what was this one? God damn it. I wonder if shift tab goes backwards, 50s and 70s again. Let's go for the one that's likely to die. Not quite.
Target's taking a critical hit.
All right, we could multi-target this thing. I really want it to go off, so we're definitely going to move to there. Let's take a look with the accuracy on the barrages. It needs to be centered. It doesn't do very well with area of effects if it doesn't. So if we were to shoot this guy, it's only at 35%. That's not good enough. So we'll just turn these off and launch the barrage there. I think we got another one, another 2 of the vehicles it looks like. Great. All right, us again. Go master tactician on that. So we can walk over, we can kill that thing probably pretty easily. Wouldn't mind getting damage there or even damage here. LRMs look like they're going to do a lot of work versus that guy.
Commander.
Oh, there's a flank on this guy too. Oh my god.
Orders.
Do we go for the greedy double kill? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, medium lasers on B. Oh, medium lasers are harder to hit on B apparently. Medium lasers on A. B, this one like that. Okay.
Multiple in. Locked on.
Goodbye. Oh, double kills?
Target
Feels pretty fucking good. Okay.
ready for orders.
All right. Do we go for the kill here? 15 and 15. We don't know who goes first. We could cold shot this guy, knock him down around. All right. 8%. Excuse me, why? Target moved. Mid-range. Ah, we're too close. Min-range, actually. I see. Probably going to kill that vehicle instead. Okay. Are these too close again? Oh no, it wasn't the Artemis, it was the other one. Never mind. I just need 2 hits on the top to kill it. Nice. I think we got literally 2 hits. God, this was murder, being this close to them. Granted, it's a little tiny baby, like half-star mission. Taken for pilot fatigue. I think he gets to go next, though. He gets an action. How do you think he'll use this action? He's calculating the possibilities. He's chosen to stand still and shoot me. He actually got hits though, which means we're gonna get repaired.
Barely hit, Commander.
Feels bad. Okay. John Wick mech. Yep.
Hey there.
All right. We want to get behind him right there. Treva mech you're looking to pick up. It's a little bit harder to pick up specific mechs in this mod. Seems to be kind of like what you get offered to you. Yeah.
Mission successful.
All right. Kind of nice to have them in starting range for sure. Great. Small amount of damage. LRMs, medium lasers. I don't know what a narc launcher is. Tactical munitions. 75% enter. Weapon does not fire in melee. Fires a narc beacon that attaches itself to an enemy and emits a homing signal for friendly weapons. Sounds hilarious. Couple engine cores, ICs, basic sensors, standard fusion, LMG half, LMG, LRMs, ammo narc beacon. Grants visibility on a target, counters ECM up to 8, +1 bonus accuracy against a target. I mean, I could take it because this is such a shit loadout in terms of what we dropped here. It's basically nothing we care about again. There's a 180 there. You know, the moment, though, we took this as like a full money one, we would get massively penalized. It would be all sweet clan mechs that we could get no loot from. It's like tag for missiles. Tag was really bad when we used it. So... I mean, sure, we'll try it. Okay. All right, couple parts, bunch of garbage. Kind of a garbage mission, really. But that's fine. We're waiting to pass time and get the fuck out of this system. I think we're going to switch it up, Phelan. But we'll see. We're looking for clan tech. 1 day's of repair, sure. All right. 4 days till we get paid. Everyone's fatigued for at least... I think it's at least 3 days of fatigue here. I don't have any mech bay tasks I want until we get something fixed. And I don't think... I think I could start putting together another mech if we had one. But I don't think we do. We don't. Alright, so the next thing then is to sell off garbage before we pay, because we get penalized for that. So let's do that. I don't think the planets... I don't think it works that way, Angumar. As far as I can tell, all the planets are the same difficulty, and the difficulty... It's your like power level with like a range around it. Is what it's supposed to be. Alright, what don't we want? Flamer, heavy flamer. Rockets. LRMs, 5s, 10s, 15, and a 20. Medium lasers times 3. Chem lasers, machine gun light. Death rocket 15 I want. SRMs, sure. Thunderbolts, Beagle probe, C3 slaves, cases, cockpit small, cockpit suite, ECM, endos. We picked up too many of these. Do we have any of the 2? We have a 180, which I think is too small. 200, 210, 215. I think these are probably getting too small as well. Let's toss a 200. 210, 215, 225, all the way up. One of each. Internal combustion engines, useless. PC primitive, FCS standard. Ferrofibrous, Guardian, gyros, heat sinks, heatsink doubles, jump jets. Partial wing system, patchwork, powered FCS, primitive cockpit. Primitive sensors. Fusion engine. Ammo. Looks okay. All right, let's move on. Oh, mech parts. Fuck. Okay.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
All right. Mech bays. Nope. Storage. Parts. Little parts. Get rid of javelin. Get rid of Jenners. Get rid of urban mechs. Get rid of nothing. All right, good. Let's move time forward. I think we're 4 days out. All right, let's take a look if we have enough people for another mission. I think not yet. Where's the Jenner purple? I have no idea. We actually do have enough for another mission. Okay. Is there one more mission we can run? Frontal assault. I think this one was allowed. No, versus Comstar. Versus Commonwealth. Versus Commonwealth. Versus Commonwealth. Versus Comstar. Versus Comstar. Versus Commonwealth. Different system. So the answer is no. All right, we're going to wait 1 day here. Oh, what happened to our Argo upgrade? It's bad. All right, we're still going to wait 1 day because it saves us 100K. Okay, financial reports now.
Ready to go over financials whenever you
All right, cost me $1 million, sure. Accept. All right, let's take a look at the rerolls of missions. Comstar's a little mad at us. Witness protection is versus Draconis Combine, and it's a 5. That's a nice one. 2.5 stars could be good. This one was there before. Civilian extraction is versus Comstar, which we don't really want to piss off. Take the bait is versus Draconis Combine. Looks like there's going to be 2 missions here before we can go, which is not too bad. This one can be run, although I'm probably not going to bother. That one cannot be run for us. All right, so there's 2 that we're interested in. We could just do the more expensive one, the witness protection one right now, and see if it's a good one and then move out of the system. I would like to get our next mech going, and this would be some nice travel time that would be the same. It seems okay. The other thing I just want to check real quick before I forget is, did the mech warriors flip?
Receiving you.
Nope, same guys. Okay. Good save time. I mean, presumably. All right, let's take our 2.5 star, and then we're gonna get out of this area.
Always good to see you in Oscar.
Witness protection, 5 loot, seems good. All right, our 4 mechs going. Let's bring test 9. Well, the other guy's not at 8 yet, right? Or not at 9 yet. Still okay. I want you. The fuck are you building as? I thought Pericles was supposed to be building as this guy. No, you're the same as Pathfinder, even though these are reversed. Oh, I see. But you can run that if we want. Could run that, it's okay. And then we need a 7 that's not a, that one's fine. Okay. Looks pretty good. Might require more firepower. Confirm. Okay. Do I want to buy the Lance upgrade? I don't have a 5th mech to do it, so I'm going to Fei Long. No time is passing during this mission. That's why I was kind of annoyed to see that we weren't running Argo upgrades, because I think that means we haven't been running an Argo upgrade for like 6 days. But I think I could have run a different Argo upgrade is my point. Like we could have run like a 5, like I think there's probably a 10-day upgrade available, which would have been perfect. 6 of it would have been before the day and 4 after, and then we could have done the rest of it and got our 3rd upgrade along transit route. But that wasn't intended. Kind of milked this system dry, haven't we? Taking a lot of good stuff from it. Good components, good mechs. Bought some things we wanted here. Made good money off of it. I think we want to go look for clan mechs now. I'm not sure, Colin Ray. I haven't. It supposedly supposedly there's like which guys are active in it, and there are clan systems way far north, but I'm not sure how to tell along the way. Because like the last one I think we went to, there was clan mechs active there, but I'm not sure it showed it as available, so I'm not sure why. Is there a list of mechs available in the mod? Probably. Check out their wiki. It's a Roguetech wiki. Is this frozen? Let's find out. Or just loading. Ah, it's frozen. So it does actually tell you when you start your task manager if it's frozen or just loading. It will say not responding when it's frozen, and otherwise it won't say anything. All right, quick break for me, chat. Gonna grab water, then we're gonna come back and complete this mission. Back in a second. Thanks, Alderdice. All right. 210 days in. So not quite a year yet. 2/3 of a year, basically. How long does it take to get a 5th mech? About a year. Don't know. I don't know if we could have accelerated much more. Like picking up early, like picking up the incremental upgrades made such a large amount of difference in the amount of downtime for our mechs. But it would have been really good to pick up some earlier mech upgrades to like get to a bigger one. I mean, the Panther did a lot of work for a long period of time, and the Spider did a lot of work, but these 2 upgrades are much better. Then again, that stealth gear is pretty fucking sweet too on the Hunchback. It turned it in from because the Hunchback was getting the shit kicked out of it because it was armor tanking without evasion and just getting crushed. Yeah, it does feel like your decisions have an impact, Colin Ray, which is Colin Ree, I guess, which has been nice. Although I, as a streamer, am feeling the dull missions all in a row and feeling that kind of as a negative. Okay. Biggest upgrade was the MRM. I think some of the E-War was a little bit more impactful than the MRM. I think the MRM was nice, but I think picking up our first set of counter ECM was really important. This C3 module was pretty big. Some of the other ones like that. The Guardian ECM was really nice. Is it finally time to collect some new chassis? Well, we have a new chassis. It just takes a very long time. Once you get the 5 parts, you then have to repair it, which is about like 10 to 12 days or 8 to 10 days or something. And then after you repair it, you have to actually fit it. So the whole process, by the time you get that, I mean, it's so long. It's a very long period of time before you can field a new mech chassis that you get.
Command interface initiated.
We've done that once already, this run, Duck, and I'm seriously considering doing it again. I want to get to the next system and see if it updates for our wealth. So, since supposedly the wealth of your lance is what determines the difficulty. Alright, secure the convoy rally point. This guy is a tactician, we'll reserve. Let's get our scout mech forward.
Ready to rock.
Been playing the mod since it first came out, you know that. I don't know what you're asking then, because I thought I answered your question. Do we wish to go sprinting? Sure. We have 2 new. We built 2 new mechs, right? The Hunchback and the Firestarter are both mechs that we built since the start of the game. It's just we're ready for our 5th one. So I mean, technically we could have had 6 mechs, 5 of which we could have had if we had kept one of our mechs. But we didn't keep the Panther. And we didn't keep this the Spider. So I guess technically we could have had 5 mechs for a while now if we'd wanted. Like 2 days now.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I suppose that's true too. You do technically start with 5, although we started with a fucking 20-ton mech that every time I brought it, I was so angry at it that I immediately sold it because it's just like, fuck this mech. This mech is terrible. I think there's going to be a lot of difference in starts too, because I think what is this game has done this mod has done really well is make it about adapting to the stuff you have available to you rather than just choosing the best mechs to get.
Yep.
All right, I want to move my scout mech forward. I think they're gonna engage us before this, or no? If I get too far ahead of people, I'm gonna be a little salty.
All right, let's move. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we could have afforded it either, Fei Long. Like, I don't disagree. I didn't mean to sell our 5th mech when I did it. I mean, the first time I did, when we started with 5, I did. But when we got our next 2 online, I wanted to keep one of those and go to squad size 5. But I don't know if we would have been able to afford it or not. It was 2.5 million and another 100,000 per payday, which is quite a lot. Yeah, I'm excited to check that out as well, Falkegan.
Yes, Commander.
I've never used it, and I'm excited to try it. Medium. We built the melee variant, and we have some melee stuff that we've been collecting, so I think it could be pretty shiny with the melee stuff. This is the next round. So there's no opposition right now, so I guess we're just gonna sprint towards the capture zone.
Roger that.
I don't know, Duck. Every time I brought it, it did nothing and just took damage. I was kind of happy to get rid of it. Hey, Xylo. Yeah, man. All's going well.
Ready for orders. Let's move.
Commander.
I don't even want to move off this zone. I'm just not sure where they're going to spawn. I like PPCs standing on mountains a million miles away, just drilling them. Uh,
Waiting for the shot.
where do you think they're gonna go? Generally, they follow the road, right? This is gonna be a convoy mission. We'll spawn the convoy. There was a chance if we had rolled higher. So there's a random variance attached to your mission for how difficult it is. I think there was a chance there's a blocker lance before you get there. But it looks like we did not get that. So their road goes in 3 directions though. So I guess I don't have no fucking idea where it's gonna go. So guess we'll try to get into there with everybody.
Copy that.
How's this mod compared to the base game? A lot more fun. Yes, exactly, Xylo.
Receiving.
That's exactly what it does. Although the difficulty is still TBD. It started kind of challenging, and occasionally it gives me some random really challenging spikes, but mostly it's been pretty manageable. And I'm not playing on the base. I'm playing on a increased difficulty as well. I have to try turning it all the way up maybe. They were like, it starts you on like difficulty 2 of like 8 or 9 or something, or 7 or 8, and I'm just like, we'll start with like 5 and see. If it was a Long War mod, I was trying to give it the respect that I would give Long War, having played Long War. All right, convoy is spawned.
I've got something.
Enemies have spawned. That's a trebuchet. And a, don't know, enforcer apparently, which is another 50 ton. What's the trebuchet's weight? $45 or 50 or something? Okay. I've been holding pretty much all the 50-ton chassis I can, except hunchbacks. I don't really want a 3rd hunchback. Well, the convoy's got this, apparently. Okay. Forcer just moved, so he is now vulnerable.
Ready for orders.
I don't think we can do anything. We've got tag barrages. Guess I can do something.
Roger.
Also, I suppose keeping ECM near our teammates is worth something.
Locked on. Reporting. Heavy damage.
The 2nd enforcer? Yep. Well, you know the good thing about 2 enforcers here is that the odds of getting 5 parts out of that just really increased. Way more than doubled, because it's very difficult to kill a mech with leaving 4 parts, but it's very easy to kill a mech with leaving 2 to 3 parts, right? Not sure where we can get this guy in easily. Maybe up this way.
Confirmed.
Orders.
Alright, can we get PPCs in range anywhere? I don't think so.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Can get another tag barrage off if we're interested. We got LRMs, but no direct target. I think I'm going to reserve here and see if they'll move into range so my long range guys can hit them. Looks like they may have already gone. Ooh. Really now? Okay.
Copy that.
18% there, 44 on the trebuchet. Sure.
Skipper,
Yeah, maybe we'll eventually look for some flamer mechs.
aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed, no target.
All right, we're gonna run overloaded AMS. I think these are currently set up for LK shots. Really fucking bad accuracy here. I don't even know if it's worth shooting that. Could tack barrage again. Doesn't seem like it's all that helpful versus large mechs, so maybe just getting the second one down is worth it. No LOS though. Are we even sure? Oh, this is. I don't have it on. Never mind.
Firing. I'm losing armor band.
Okay. All right, where are we? Pathfinder is available. Could sprint up and possibly... no, I can't get in range to shoot this guy in the face. It's kind of disappointing. It's possible he'll move forward. Let's reserve down.
Aye, aye. Hold it.
See if they'll come over the hill. So we hit that guy twice. Looks like it chunked all of his back armor. Doing some structure damage.
Confirmed.
Can get LOS, blocked LOS, but still LOS over there. It's unblocked LOS too. Let's wait again. Maybe a sensor ping plus a move and a shoot would be okay. Chameleon. What do you think? Is that going to be some sort of E-War platform? Ooh. And large lasers coming out of that. Looks formidable. It's nice.
Standing
Alright. We can get closer. Actually get a shot off here. Can't get behind it from there, though. And behind it's really where I'd love to be. Because we can definitely vape that thing if it does anything.
Receiving you.
Alternatively... oh, it's not who I thought it was.
Going full throttle.
Pretty shit shots. It's a bit disappointing.
Standing by.
It's just too bad, man. It's too bad to do that. It's out of optimal
Got it.
on the side, but not the back. Our transports are fairly aggressive here. Any more information about this guy? Are those pulse by chance? No idea. Alright, we're gonna take this one, do damage to that guy, I guess. I think we're gonna have to just knock that guy down through the front.
Double time. Let's go. Sensors locked on.
We're gonna use our better shot, are we? It's pretty bad either way. Okay, sure. Okay. His armor's getting beat down. Doesn't actually look like he's designed to be frontline with that limited amount. Looks like he's supposed to be backline support. Although what the fuck he's doing with small and medium lasers as backline support is beyond me. Okay, that guy is a lot more approachable in that position. Might be able to backflank him too. We'll see.
Ready for orders.
Nope.
Yes, Commander.
That looked good. Okay.
Full speed. Firing. Solid connection, that one.
Alright, damage but not kill.
Standing by.
Can actually get behind him here. I don't know if that will be enough to kill him at this range, but probably. Oh yeah. Goodbye.
Got it. Mech destroyed.
That back armor.
Let's go. Let's go. Orders.
Alright, this guy's front armor is basically gone. We're gonna just sprint up into him and just destroy him.
Roger that.
And we're gonna up our accuracy here.
Hostile eliminated.
Great.
Yep.
Okay, some support fire on that thing is probably fine.
Location confirmed.
44s on either. I guess we start working on the Enforcer. Trebuchet's front armor is already gone though. This is side armor on the right. That's left side. I think we're probably better off over here. We could switch to the Artemis for a little bit better.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Commander.
Who wants PPCs? So we can shoot this guy on the PP side, the side that's vulnerable to the PPCs, like from here. Looks good. Oh, this is still considered frontal facing. That's still okay.
Engage.
I think those were double misses, I think. All right, in we go. This guy probably has already moved. Probably hasn't already moved, rather. We're likely going to take a fairly big hit moving in on this guy.
Aye, aye.
But I don't want to have the debuff next round. I could run the vigilance here. Yeah, we'll run vigilance. Okay.
Targeting for an outpost.
Not quite sure if that was worth it or not. I could have just also... I don't know if that was a sprint. Was that a sprint? Should have been a sprint. I want to get behind that guy. His armor is shitty in behind, if it's the same version. 15. That's so aggressive. What was that just unloaded on us? This guy? Looks like yes. Okay, so the vigilance was good, but maybe it should have just been not an attack this round. I'm not sure those lasers did anything that mattered. The convoy just finished that guy off. We hadn't even done damage to that guy, really. These are like the most lightly armored medium mechs I've ever seen. Fucking convoy's like, we're going home. Get out of the way. Alright, we should roll pretty high over here. I mean, I could toss some missiles at him, I guess. Looks like it's really not going to matter.
Looking out. Confirm.
I'm not going to bother shooting him with these at the moment.
Affirmative.
Still expecting to go before him. Alright, this is who we were waiting on here. We should be able to get behind him. And we should be able to hit him pretty hard in the back here. Bye. Medium pulse, flanking, feels good. Oh.
Roll to that.
Oh, come on. It's not my fault you're this spread out. Two of your guys are up here. Alright, they spawn behind us. Our guys, instead of moving, have decided to stay stationary. Just the one. Have to see what we get over there. Alright. Contacts were over here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So back this way we go. Up on the hill, it looks like. All right, sweet. What are they? 2 vehicles, and I don't know what a mongoose is. 1 turn on our stuff. Presumably they're going to be pretty hard to hit. They're going to have their evasive bonus, right?
Standing by. Aye, aye. Orders. I got you.
Hopefully this guy will decide to actually move this round. Yeah, attack barrage next turn. So we'll definitely try to take those vehicles out. I don't know how that engages the convoy, but sure.
Yes, Commander. Firing. Did some heavy damage.
Dude, PPCs, man. What? You're standing in a valley. That's on you, man. That's not on me. He could have taken the high ground, gone up over here. Alright, I don't know if there's a fourth contact or not. Can see 3. The vehicles are keeping nice and tight next to each other, which is good. Presumably for some sort of defensive thing I don't understand. I think we're gonna shoot them in the face.
On my way. Double time.
This, for whatever reason, this ability wrecks vehicles. I think because it does top damage, maybe like full top damage to them.
Yep. All right, let's move.
But it saves me like 5 extra shots to kill vehicles doing this.
Reporting serious armor loss.
No, he's gonna get the kill anyways. Ah, Prowler multi-terrain vehicle. Don't fuck me. Get out of here, dude.
Ready for orders.
Alright, let's... I guess we're gonna take our shot from here, sure.
Confirmed. Target taking a critical hit.
Alright, at least he's getting out of here. Annoying bastard. Did you just take my kill? Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Is there a guy left in there? Maybe?
Commander. On my way. Double time.
Yeah, inject missile fire definitely does damage to top, disproportionate to the rest of the body. I'm not sure if we're just waiting on our guys to getting into there or not.
Waiting for orders.
Let's go see what's in there.
All right, full speed.
I think no.
Orders.
Let's try to stay in range of all of them so they move.
Copy that.
Okay. I don't know, got chat for a 2.5-star mission or whatever this was. This was pretty damn easy. Although I guess we could still get convoy bugged.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
Alright, 3 of 4. Get your ass moving. Always this guy. Alright. I think it's totally done, so oops, I don't want to reserve. I just wanted to end turn there.
Copy that. Standing by. Hold it and cool it.
Didn't make it in. That's not in.
Commander. Keeping it cool.
Bastard.
What do you need? Yep.
I'm a bit worried he's gonna be like, there's no one near me, I can't move.
Throttle down.
Or like an ally is gonna like fucking like strike the area with some sort of damaging ability. Yeah, like that guy who just pointed his guns at them.
Good
All right.
job. Objective secured.
Yeah, I saw that comment earlier, Xanthus. All right. Mission successful. We can get out of this system now, I think. Take our upgrades and move on. Actually, fairly good experience. Salvage has chameleon, 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 chameleon. What? How did they only drop 2 enforcer parts out of the 4 we killed? Out of the 2 full enforcers we killed? What do the parts represent? What are the 5 parts on a mech? Because there's 7 parts on a mech, right? There's the 3 torso pieces, the 2 leg pieces, and the head and 2 arms. So there's actually 8 pieces. What do 5 represent? Chameleon is an enforcer? I don't think so. I think the chameleon's a chameleon, and the enforcer's an enforcer. Legs and torsos? Oh, that's disappointing. We have 5 pieces of loot. I was really hoping to pick up a full mech out of that. All right, the rest of this is pretty junk. Rangefinder Plus is kind of nice, but I've already bought a Rangefinder Plus Plus. I don't think I need 2 of them. It's a nice piece of equipment, though. Wouldn't be the worst to have another one. But I'm going to take mech parts here. I guess we take 4 chameleon parts here, huh? I get not super excited by that we didn't get the full enforcer. I guess we get 5. Maybe take 4 chameleons in the rangefinder. Gonna get almost a whole loot pool from this. We're not. We're only gonna get 16 additional. Chameleon is a piece of shit. That's unfortunate. Take 2 and 2. How's the enforcer as a unit? Don't I have a chameleon? I think we have a chameleon part. Maybe I have like a ghost. Has that half and half colored mech. Nah, we're gonna take these 4. I'm taking that because I might want it. Okay. Does everyone think the chameleon's a pile of crap? It's a mech? Stock roll scout. All right, good talk, chat. All right, we got 2 enforcer parts, the mongoose and the trebuchet part. Picked up an engine core, some heat sinks, some garbage. Okay. Stealing Darkest Dungeon quotes. Monster size, no intrinsic merit. Yeah, we will actually, normally I don't agree with that because I think the mech time early is really, really prohibitive trying to assemble mechs in the mech bay in this mod. But we're going to have a big transit time here in a minute. We didn't take damage that mission at all. Not a single stray shot. All right, time to get out of this area, I think. Move on. 1 day on our thing there. So let's go ahead and... Okay, engineering. We're going to grab our 5th dude. Drop size 5.
Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Okay. Okay, 1 day till all this clears out. Let's take a look if any of this is relevant. Did we hit a medium mech out of this? No greens. So we're 4 of 5 Griffin. 4 of 5 Chameleon. Okay. Don't need to fully repair it, just assemble an insta-scrap. I still think that's worse than just insta-scrapping it. I think we checked the prices. We can check the prices again, see if it's changed on a bigger mech. For the small mechs, it wasn't better to do that. All right, anything we need from this place before we leave this place? Assassin, Black Knight, Commando, Trebuchet, Wasp, Zeus. Fuck is a bombast laser? It's kind of neat. Yeah, I think we're ready to move on. All right, let's sell any remaining garbage just to get it out of our inventory. One, two, two, one. Chem lasers, medium lasers, magma lasers, death rockets, snub-nosed PPCs, SRMs, thunderbolts, beagle probes, case 1, basic cockpits, engine core 100, 210s all the way up. XLs, engine ICs. That's internal. We don't want any of those. Okay. Artemis 2 indirect standard times 3. Ferrofibers, Guardian ECM, heat sinks times 19. Heat sink doubles, heat sinks, jump jets times 18. Wing systems, Pirate FCS, prototypes, sensor sniper, sensor basic, sensor power, Solaris cage, spiked helmet, standard fusion, UAV, 20 ammos, fluid, LRM ammos, machine gun half ammos, MRMs, SRMs, whatever the fuck this shit is, Thunderbolt ammo. Okay. We're going to mess with Thunderbolt sooner or later, but not now. Okay, so we need to go somewhere. Where are we going to go?
Good to see you.
Didn't you consider one of the melee FCs for the Valkyrie? FCS? I'm not sure what that is. We already have one. We have the pirate spiked one if we want it. I'm not sure we do want it, but we have it if we want it. Solaris is a red dot. So what are the red dots? Red dots are something. So I'm pretty sure all of these systems are the same difficulty. Challenge 2. Everything is challenge 2, right? No matter where we go. Yeah. So that must be a setting we clicked somewhere. Active factions. I'm really unclear what the fuck's active in these areas. I don't see clan factions active anywhere close, right? That's a clan faction. That's active. It's relatively close. 21 days, 100K to get there. System owner is our system owner. Active in here is that clan. That's not clan. Yeah, Gavia, there's a couple places to go. It gets bigger too. You can go all the way up here. That's we can travel to this point if we want. It will take us 215 days to get there and 1.7 million. They're not a clan? Chat. They're dropping clan shit. So I think they're a clan in my mind. So we want to go somewhere relatively close, probably within 10 days, give or take, if we can. We need about that amount of time to fix our Valkyrie, and we don't want anything else. We'd like it to have some factions that drop something good. They're using clan stuff, but they're not a clan. Good distinction, chat. That will help me. I should have known. The lore wasn't quite accurate. Where the fuck did that system go? Because we want to go there. To the not clan location where they aren't using clan tech. Wait, where they are using clan tech. There was some way to search, but God alone knows what it was. Where did they go? Shit. Here I was listening. There it is. Okay, owned by us. 15 days to get there, 50K. Comstar presence, dense cloud layer, high gravity planet, inner sphere level tech, manufacturing, moderate pop, moons, prison planet, recreation, rocky world, tainted atmosphere, travel hub. Done. We're going here. Yeah, we're not thrilled about 15 days, but we'll make do. Okay.
Calculating course now.
I wrapped up that job you asked.
Hey boss, we've
All
just
right.
completed those upgrades.
We got to be a little careful with funding because it's going to take us forever and a day to get there. But we have new levels of engineering available as well. Should we upgrade the drive system? It seems like it could be good. Yeah.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
And let's go take a look at our new melee mech. It's finally here. The Valkyrie. All right. I wanted to mess with this, but I gotta give some water back. Back in a second, chat. We'll mess with it. All right, what do we have? Goddamn right, he's got a sword, Xylo. We've got a sword, but I'm not sure we're using this sword. We have another weapon in here too. We have the retractable blade. We need to compare it. So it says 2 melee accuracy, 15% melee damage, 5 additional melee defense, 10 melee stability, 25% melee critical. I think this is better. This is 3 melee accuracy, 40 melee damage, 3 heat return, 10% damage. Looks better. Why not both? Because I'm pretty sure it takes an actuator, and we have a shield. I mean, we could put it on instead of this, assuming I can replace this or not. Doesn't actually look like it will. Wait, okay, what is this? This is the melee hand actuator. That's a hand actuator. And that's a hand actuator, lower arm actuator, and combat shield. Shield and sword are fixed. Grumble. Okay. So. Alright. What are we running in this monster? you think injury resistance is going to be relevant here. Or do we run do we just full on fucking spiked helmet it? -1 gunnery, -1 pilot, -1 tactics, +1 guts. I don't really want to minus. See, the thing is, I don't. Maybe I should have bought something else because I didn't really want to. I don't really want to minus. If I'm gonna run the piloting, the pirate piloting, we kind of need. We kind of need to have good piloting skill, because otherwise the mech blows up. And we don't want our mech blowing up. So we definitely want a Gyro XL in this. And then we want the Pirate XL, but I don't think they both fit, so we might not be able to, but we'll see. But let's say we wanted to run the largest engine the world has ever seen. So we can be really fast. Then we run the Pirate thing. No! Can't Gyro XL and Pirate. Can we even use this thing? So, all right, chat. Let's take a look at the failure rate on stream real quick, which is here. So this is the failure rate for the Pirate engine. So to comfortably use it, we really want we probably don't need that much piloting skill, honestly. Like if we're rocking like 4 piloting skill, we're probably golden. Wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong thing. What am I saying? No, ignore me, chat. This is the end of my day. We need to be rocking about 7 piloting skill or we explode instantly and die. We don't really want to explode instantly and die. So ideally we'd have 7 or 8 piloting. We do have people with 7 or 8 piloting. I think. But they're not the people who are supposed to be meleeing. I don't want the minus stability. There's no minus stability on this. This is a 40 stability threshold. Isn't that base? Like, isn't the regular one 40 stability as well? There's no minus stability provided by this gyro that I'm aware of. All it does is cut the weight. Yeah. But we can't fit it if we want to do that. Because the Pirate engine takes a shit ton of engine space. Can I link that page? You can just Google Roguetech wiki. You can maybe drop it in real quick. But all that information's on their wiki. I just copy pasted it. Why did you not actually copy game? There you go. So we're very fast with this, I think. Can move. We're not that fast at all with this, chat. We move 5 hexes. It's slow as fuck. Why are we so slow? That's with a 250 core? World's slowest mech? Does this shit like break it? Also, did we have did this thing takes LBX 20 ammo? So we get to keep the boomstick if we want, which I'm not sure we do. I don't know if there's a point in running DHS cooling or not. I mean, probably, but we're not using heat. I guess running the engine takes heat. It's not even that much walk distance. 33% sprint distance when active. Bringing our sprint movement from 9 hexes to 12, right? I mean, that's still pretty good. It's a fluid gun like a super soaker. Yes, yep. It soaks them in acid, and they take more damage from future hits. We actually did pick up ammo for it somewhere. I don't know what ammo it's called. We did buy it, and I didn't sell it, so it's in here somewhere. There it is. Corrosive acid. Okay. So we definitely throw in headwork for this, right? Kind of bummed the retractable blade is worse than the one we started with. I mean, it's nice that we have a nice thing there. We probably need a beagle probe on this thing. I know this could go in arms. Does this thing slow me down? No. Then we need head pieces. Probably we're going to end up running the cage until we find something better. I thought I was going to like this helm, but thinking about running the pirate engine, it's going to explode. So how the hell are we going to get another 1.5 tons on this thing? It doesn't run any heat sinks right now. It's not running any modules. I guess endo steel is the easiest way here, huh? That helped a lot. Could also ferrofibers it if we wanted, which I probably don't want to. Probably want ECM and Beagle Probe. It's gonna need some jump jets in case we get stuck somewhere. Maybe I do want ferrofibers. We're gonna run out of slots for that, right? We need at least two jump jets, so we can't actually run this, although it's good to look at what it's taking. So movement with a light gyro. I don't think I have a light gyro. I don't know that I need a C3. I've got another C3. I'm not so worried about this one having it. The C3 buff is not actually all that powerful on a single guy. Well, not at this stage anyway. So probably can't run the ferrofibers. So I don't have enough slots for it. We can run the patchwork if we wanted, which frees up a little bit. Find superchargers are less dangerous. We don't have them yet though, so I'm just looking. We're playing right now, right? Just getting a sense of what we're doing with this. This is a 55-ton mech. I think that's the final small mech, right? That's with patchwork materials on. So it's something like this, if we want, which is insane damage, right? 1.2 million, 5 days. It's gonna be ready long before we get there. God, I hate that we're flying around and not building mechs in the mech base. I mean, it gets a couple more things. We get a pirate's sensor sniper in here. Probably should have bought one of those melee ones at the end of all that. What does this replace? Sensors and electronic countermeasures. So it would replace that. Is it better than that? I feel like it's massively worse than that. Grants a penalty of 1 to enemy initiative and resolve. That's a new debuff. 15% reduced visibility, 15% signature radius. Huh. I think it gets more in instead of sniper, but we can look. Does it just go instead of sniper? Let's find out. I think it also goes instead of Guardian ECM, if I understand correctly. And then I don't think I can put in Guardian ECM then. Yeah. Try the Gyro XL. You can't fit the Gyro XL. It doesn't fit with the Pirate engine. And I don't think we have a bigger mech engine. I mean, maybe we don't run this pirate engine, possibly. It's about the same tonnage, but it's interesting because it saves you a lot of weight, but it makes us too slow for a melee dude, I think. Engine XL. Does that fit with this, I wonder? That's a good question. Can we also get the engine XL here? We can. I don't know what we do with all this extra weight suddenly, but that is fairly interesting. I'd like to go a heavier fucking engine core, but I don't think I have any. 250 is the biggest we have. I don't know that 5 hex is enough for punching people. Where is my ECM module? Jump jets and wings could do. Oh, the wings probably actually do not fit right now since they require torso spaces, so that seems unlikely. Could drop patchwork and move all of these to another side and do wings. But do we want wings on this guy? Like, what is the benefit of that? We have to walk towards people to hit them. So all jump jets let us do is... And remember, we auto-fortify every round, right? No, we don't. Grants bulwark, increasing damage and reduction from guarded to 40%. So we guarded, if we could jump jet and do that. Tag barrage on it's an interesting idea, Cullen Ray. I think that's a good idea. Since that requires no accuracy to hit. It's not auto guard though. It's when you guard, you get better. Oh, I mean, you're talking skills. Yeah, if we hit something in melee, if we run that one. But the one that runs that doesn't have very good piloting, right? Because that is a guts ability, I think. So maybe tag barrage. It's a good question. Getting it off of our frontline mech would be nice. Maybe this XL gyro, XL engine, no pirate thing. I'm kind of bummed we can't use the pirate stuff on it. I mean, we can do it. We just have to look at which pilot we use. So this is a rough idea. Maybe jump jets. Because we could maybe jump jets and wings. And that would allow us to move forward while still fortifying massively, which could be okay. Right, it does let us get into there. I mean, it might be one of these deals where late game we can get away with it. Because right now, if we look at the people we can bring into this, we're running... The people who are supposed to be piloting that mech are this guy who's building towards Berserker. A deadly precise attack with 50% extra damage, +2 chance to hit, and 30% reduced death from above self-damage. Works for both DFA and melee attacks, 4-turn cooldown with -1 defense, +1 initial injury and melee resist. Thank you, Mini Morphe, for the 30 months. Yep, piloting is melee accuracy for sure, which is a bit of a bitch. But all the actual melee abilities are in Guts, not in that. So like Juggernaut and Berserker are both those. This is kind of why this build looks like it's super late game. It looks like you probably want to go 8 in guts, 5 in tactics, so you don't pick up ace piloting, which will be entirely useless on this fucking mech, and then go up as many close money points in piloting as you can. Now the question is, what does that give? But the problem with this, you can't use something like that engine we're looking at, because the piloting skill is what affects the engine, and you needed 7 piloting skill to do anything. So that's the first kind of like, uh-oh. And then the other guys we could use, we're building, no, he's building the same. Why does he have points in that? He's just a little further along in the opposite direction, or in the same direction rather. And then the other guys we were potentially building are, we have some pilots.
Yes, boss.
We are building people who are building towards Phantom Mech, who could run it for the speed. But the problem with that is, like, they don't get any guts, so they're not going to have any of the melee attack abilities, which means they don't get to fortify after attacking, so they're not taking advantage of the shield. So if we're going to be running the melee build, I don't think we can get the fucking pirate engine in, which sucks. Not without blowing up all the time. Problem is all those pilots build skill in the wrong trees. Melee would be guts and piloting. Wrong skills taken. I think you're wrong there. And I literally just finished explaining why. I'll do it one more time in case you didn't tune in for that. The problem is this. All of the skills in the piloting tree are fucking useless for a melee dude. Ace pilot, you can use this movement before or after shooting, doesn't affect melee skills. It's just for shooting and it's super bad. And then the Phantom Mech is maybe okay, but maybe not that great. Whereas the skills you really want for the melee stuff, from what I can see, seems to be these two, right? Seems to be Juggernaut and Berserker. So it seems reasonable to put 1 or 2 points in to get tactics. Like Master Tactician is actually really good for the melee builds, because you want them moving towards you and you want to wait till the last second, and then at the very last round of the turn you want to move in, and then you want to be not super penalized for that at the beginning of the next turn, so you could punch them again and kill something with burst. So to me it feels like what you probably want is, you probably actually want Berserk into Tactics 5 into as much piloting as you can get. Xanthelis has it right. So yeah, even that I don't buy. I don't buy right with this. If they made a game where there's one fucking build, I'm going to be pretty annoyed about it. So for me, this seems fine to me. Now, it's going to be a little bit low on melee accuracy to begin with, and it kind of pigeonholes who can pilot it, but we've been building actually three melee mech pilots this entire game, waiting for this moment to get a melee mech. So we are going to be using them, but I think it's a pretty strong argument not to use the pirate engine, which is a bit of a bummer. Because when we get, I mean, if we get super late game and we get like 7 or 8 piloting, maybe we can do something with that. And certainly we would like the accuracy. I mean, the accuracy is 14% melee accuracy up by here, and probably by there it's going to be even higher. I don't know if that actually gives more melee accuracy. And the sprint speed would be nice too. But it feels like they need a lot of things. It's just too bad that guts is where all the good skills are for them, and piloting is where all the accuracy is. Base game has some sprint movement somewhere. Yeah, but it's in the piloting tree. It's later in the piloting tree. There's one piece like there, and there's one piece I think there, which is super deep in piloting. But if you don't take these other ones up to 5, maybe you go guts 5, tactics 5, and then go piloting, like someone was saying in chat. Like maybe that would be fine too. It just feels like if you're going to use the fucking melee abilities, you might as well get strong melee abilities that do extra damage to like get in and kill shit, which is the point of running melee. Otherwise, it's a terrible risk for not a lot of benefit. They got to be bursty, or they're not worth it.
Nice to see you down
All right.
there in the hole.
So I think that's roughly where we're going to go with it. So it's probably going to be the gyro wings, maybe tag barrage in there. Seems reasonable to run tag barrage in there. Still sprint with that. I would like a bigger engine, so maybe we leave some room for an engine upgrade too, if we could ever get one. I think we've had like a 300 engine at one point. because I need it a little bit faster. But maybe the jump jets can make up for that in the short round. We could run we have these special fancy jump jets, the increased movement ones. So we could just come from fucking downtown with the jumps. Just like out of nowhere, like this guy's like, and it kind of like Warhammer Orcs, just like being propelled forward on the fucking red button with our jump jets from like a million miles away with the wing system and the jump jet small, whatever they're called, jump jet eyes. We do have 4 of those, so we could almost max this. I think with the engine core, it goes up to. Are we just gonna build this now? I was thinking I was gonna build it tomorrow morning, but maybe we build it now. All right, some of that logic makes some sense to me. So if we end up with something like this, well, we can the core installation actually isn't that expensive in terms of time or money. So I don't think we want to wait for that because we have to complete missions to get bigger cores, and we don't know when that will be. So I think we can live with that. There's some question about where we want this case. We might want the case and the other stuff on the other side from the boomstick. Since, so will you go over there, please? Yeah. Since we're going to need the jump jets, the wingsuit, the wing shit in there. All right, we're running extra XL engine for weight, which is a big commitment, the XL engine. The core isn't so much. And there's something else we're looking for. The hell, oh, it's the jump wings. The partial wing system. Locks all that in. What does the case do again? Reduces internal ammo explosion damage to only 3 points. 3 points per ammo? I mean, if I want to reinstall this, I could just stick it on a fucking arm, too. Three total. Seriously. That's quite good then. I don't know if we want a fluid thing. Do we have missile mounts in this? Chat, this says missile mounts. Chat, this says missile mounts. Chat, we could put rockets on it. Rockets are hilarious. It's everyone's dream. It's an external ordnance rack. A 1 volley external ordnance rack. It's fucking hilarious. How many rockets do we have? Weapon, SRM. Dude, we got rocket 15s. Do we have them on our arms? We don't. They're on our chest. Whatever. Need jump jets so the wings won't do shit. I know, we're putting jump jets on. We're getting there. I have to think about these rockets. Like, the idea of having them on there. Because now imagine this guy, he's being flung forward from out of fucking nowhere with all jump jets firing while launching rockets at people. Think of the glory. Think of the piloting. That would be guts. And brains. But not a lot of brains and quite a lot of guts. Okay. Oh, we're definitely going to improve jump jets, Colonel Strance. That's what I was just talking about. Yep, absolutely going to improve jump jets. Okay. We have a slot left in our core, apparently. What, we can fit fucking rockets in our core. Not that we're going to, but we could. We could fit lasers in the core, too. So what kind of support weapons do we have? Can we get another boomstick on? Chad, what about double boomstick? Is it possible? Can't go on the arms. The case can go on the arms, though. Case can't go on arms? Yes, you can. Get over there, case. What does this thing do? This is a support gun. You go over here. We have a support gun on this, so we don't have a support gun there. So say we take off the... Oh, it's on your head, though. Perfect. Get a second boomstick in here. A second boomstick in here. Thank you. Also, could you be in the right position so it's not really annoying to look at? Thanks. Okay. Oh yeah, it throws up acid as well, for sure. Of course it does. Alright, we might have to figure out how to get some more weight on here. But imagine if every time it punches you, it also auto-cannons you for 100. Twice. For no other reason than just to be a dick. Also, we need these. Can these go on arms? No. I mean, these trigger in melee, right? Dude, what if we pissed acid on it, shot it full of countermeasures, and then double boomsticked it? I mean, this is where we want to go with this. This is thinking outside the box, chat. Or rather, inside the shotgun? I don't know. Whatever it would actually be here. I mean, it does feel kind of like it would be a glorious system. Alright, we need these jump jets. These do way more, but they also make us fly a very long distance. We're not going to be able to get all this, are we? Maybe 2 boomsticks is too many. Feels like such a failure to say that. Maybe armor. Did we just strip the armor? I mean, it has 45% damage reduction. What if we went down to like 75 armor? I mean, what do they say about good offense, good defenses? Based on good offenses, right? Gotta go. Oh, we haven't done. This one could go down. I mean, we're almost there. This is back armor. We're not turning our backs. We're not cowards. We're never running. We're running towards them. And arms are overrated. Center torso overrated. Head. Please. I mean, not bad. Pit light for a melee back. Well, less armor means the jets propel us further, clearly. Alright. Please put armor on the head. I don't think we can double boomstick. It looks like we're not quite there on double boomstick. Which is a little frustrating. No pirate engine, no double boomstick. But we can get a lot of other good stuff. So let's get a lot of other good stuff in here. Including the partial wing system. I know a melee mech's gonna get shot in the back all the time, chat. I was trying to live a dream, and you're crushing it right now with your cold, harsh reality. If you could just quit that for a minute, that'd be great. Just tell me what I want to hear. Okay. Probably don't want the jump jets in the legs if we can avoid it, since if your legs get shot off, it'd be nice to be able to move. It's only a 4 jump jet mech? Really? Even with our monstrously fucking powerful jump jet, we only get 4? But we have 4 of the... Oh, that's perfect. Never mind. What am I complaining about? This is still overweight? We haven't done an XL conversion yet, have we? Okay. Yeah, I got it, Orange. It's okay, man. You don't have to yell. We'll get there. Taking our time. Working through it. I don't even know if I want the fucking fluid gun on it, quite honestly, but we'll see. Pretty unimpressive. I don't know. We haven't used it yet. But I assume it's going to be an accuracy roll. And this guy's going to have 0 gunnery skill, and he's never going to get gunnery skill ever again. Now, if I can fire, I guess this fires in combat, in as a melee weapon. So maybe it's okay. Maybe we'll be fine. All right, we want acid fluid for him. A lot of customization. We got a lot of time to move. We absolutely want max back armor on this thing. I was joking earlier. I know all of you guys got very excited. And we're going to take head armor too. Now, the other question is, can we equip any of these things? We've been holding on to this shit since the first time it dropped. It's a weapon. It's a melee weapon. So we've got all sorts of cool things in here. Chaff countermeasures seem kind of cool. Put another fluid gun on so it pisses twice as much acid. How much acid fluid is this? 8 shots. Why can't I put these on? Melee weapon, melee weapon. Because all of these things, the spiked wrecking ball? I thought this went on your foot. Yeah. I plan to do a beginner's guide to Roguetech, maybe. It's got no free hands. Well, this guy doesn't have free hands. I mean, he's got nice, powerful abilities on these things, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, this is getting close, right? This is 52. We've got the jump jets. We've got the armor. Could do a little bit more armor for sure, but it's pretty close. We've got the sword and the shield. We've got the boomstick. We've got boomstick ammo. We've got fluid ammo. We've got... Oh, we don't have ECM on this yet. And we want the countermeasures. This doesn't weigh shit. Okay. And probably we want this somewhere else. Maybe over here. To make room in here for stuff. Is the case needed? Is LBX exploding? I don't know. Doesn't say volatile on it. Maybe it doesn't explode. Any ammunition stored inside an ammo bin would explode. We might not need it. We'll see. But we're probably going to. It's only 5 shots. What's the damage based on? Isn't the damage based on like the weapon damage or something? Some pirate ER medium laser. I think we got rid of all of our other lasers. We're not done either. So we could give it better heat sinking too. I really wanted the second boomstick, Thirsty, but our weight just, it's too tight on weight. We're not done with any stuff either. We have other things we need in here. We need probes and ECMs and shit, right? We're out of slots on the mech right now. Do we have small lasers? No. We do things in size, bro. Okay. So we've already decided we don't need piloting, so we can run the spiked helm then. Since hitting things is just a joke to us. And we're gonna run the... Is this cockpit as well? That's already cockpit. That's sensors and cockpit? Seriously? It's kind of balls. I guess it gave us a slot back, so now we can run the Beagle. Not all bad. Okay. Pirate ECM is worse than the Guardian ECM. All right, so we have upgrades available in the FCS. Do we need the missile control system? I mean, technically this is a missile, right? Oh, it's volatile. Where does it keep the ammo? Do I need ammo for this shit? Explain why I want the beagle on this. Countering ECM and stealth, so I can actually see my targets to hit them. Get another LBX ammo. That's not as easily said as done, or not as easily done as said, because it just doesn't appear anywhere. I don't know if these chaff countermeasures actually have any fucking ammo right now. I'm thinking they don't. Do you not auto see in melee? No. And you certainly don't auto sensor lock in melee. I don't know if it has internal or not. It does say carrying a payload of chaff and releasing strobing blinding life. 3 salvos. Volatile. How much does it blow up for? Can explode for 1 damage per remaining shot. Oh my god, it could explode for 3. This looks pretty fucking sweet right now, chat. Does it not? Looks pretty damn sweet. We've got a water cannon loaded with acid. We've got a shotgun. We've got a ginormous vibrating sword. We've got an active combat shield. Better FCS or life support. We don't have life support options for it. We don't have an FCS that's relevant to this, I don't think. I'm not convinced I want to keep the... I mean, interestingly enough, the spiked helmet shrinks. Everything else is kind of neat. Acid gun in the head for style points. Well, it's going to be a pain in the ass if we ever have to move it. Although if we ever upgrade one of these, maybe... So we're like vomiting acid on them. I can live with that. Skip a heavy. No. What's our movement right now? Max jump 150 plus 30% off of the wings. So really we're jumping 200, which is about what we could sprint, except we can armor every single time. What's the boomstick's weight? Like 1 billion. It's approximately 1 billion. 10 billion in fact. Now, didn't we pick up some like silly like, oh wait, did we not take it? The one that had like all that, I mean, maybe this guy could have been the guy to run that crazy like fucking command module in the head. Is the 60% from the jump jets factored in? I don't know. You want to check? Let's find out. Maybe not. Oh my god, let's hope it isn't. So we're running 4 jump jets, but if we put 4 jump jet smalls on. But only on the right side of the body. So we only spin in circles. Jump jet then is considered 150. No, you're right. And I believe that's a stacking bonus if I understand correctly. So we might actually be the fastest flying vehicle in the world. Which should be good. What is my melee damage? Personally, I do about 1,000 melee damage. Don't test me. The mech is doing 10%. I don't know. I don't know how to calculate the melee damage here. What's the base damage? It says 40 base damage, and then we have 10% melee, 10% melee, 10% melee. That's 30. Another 10% melee there is 40. 1, 2. Wait, 10% melee in the upper arm, 10% melee in the lower arm, 10% melee on the sword. It's 30%. 40% in the helmet, 50% there. Is that it? I know there's a bar, but I'm worried it doesn't do any of the calculations. Does he like hit like a small child? Base damage 50. We don't have no idea. We will find out what it does. So if the base, okay, so if the base damage in melee is actually 55, so then it's 90 off of this. And then it's multiplied by 1.4. Is that right? That might be right. It's possible that's right. Yeah, it would probably give us a tooltip of some sort. So we've used every single slot on this thing. We're slightly overweight, although we can get that down pretty quick. And we are pretty happy. They're better melee than this? Please. Nothing's better than this. Look at this thing. Okay. We could replace the Beagle probe with the C3 module. It's roughly similar, I think. Let's go look what a C3 slave does. Enemies easier to spot by 1 in aura range, but we have multiple people running this. Doesn't give us any individual sensor strength, and doesn't give us any individual sight range, and doesn't give us ECM stealth counteracting. No, we're running this. And don't forget, chat, this weapon fires when we're in melee. So we might melee them for 130, then shoot them for another 100 in the same location. Rip salvage. Rip enemies. All right, where are we taking armor off? We have to take like 3 pieces of armor off. Because we can't fit the patchwork in. There's no room. What if we didn't run something? Like if we didn't run the chaff countermeasures, we were just good, right? You want to see it used now? I'm like 2 hours past my stream time and I started 2 hours early. I'm at 10 hours and 24 minutes stream right now. No, we're gonna click build on this and we're gonna call it a night and we're gonna use this tomorrow morning. There's no way we're going to use this tonight. There's just no time. You replace the fluid gun with more ammo. We don't have more ammo. We might be able to do that later. We need to get 15 armor off of this. Probably center torso. Like that. So is it 158 armor, central armor? Is this good? 90, 90, the 130, 130. This does give us a little bit of health, right? No, it doesn't give us any fucking health. Are we sure we want to run this stupid spiked helmet? 10% melee damage is a fair chunk. But it has no cockpit health. What does the Solaris cage give us? 1 guts. And 15 head armor. Good night, culinary. Okay. Yeah. All right, I think we run this. The only thing I could think of is stealing a little bit of armor off the arms or maybe legs. I'm not sure where you're going to take the bulk of the damage in melee. Like, you're going to be turning your back to people, so I assume you're going to get shot to shit in the back. I just don't know. I think we're going to start with this, and we can tweak it later. Also, if we ever tweak the helmet stuff, we're going to have to mess with that. But for now, we're going to get to use a fluid gun, which we've never used. We get to use chaff countermeasures, which we've never used. We're going to get to use the boomstick, which we've never used. We're going to get to use the sword and shield, which we've never used. We're going to use a case ammo system, which we may not actually need on this. How much do these things blow up for, chat? I'd like that answered. How much damage do 5 slugs blow up for? They blow up as much as 5 slugs would hit for. All right, we need the case ammo because these slugs hit for fucking 100 each. All right, we're running case then. All right, this is a confirm 1.4 million, 9 days. What do we call it? It's a fair point. What do we call it, chat? That is the final decision to make tonight before I hit confirm. Red button. I think red button's pretty accurate for this thing. What are the orc like war chiefs' names? Need to put the case in the same part as the weapon system? Do I? I thought it mitigates ammo damage. WOG isn't bad either. You like to get, oh yeah, that's the other thing. We want to tag an AMS on this guy's shit. Since he's going to be doing nothing about heat. Cork or Mork, right? Tag an AMS. Tag would be really nice on him. But no, let's try it like this. I want to try this. This is interesting to me. Let's try this. Confirm. All right, 9 days. Glorious mech number 5.
I'll let you know when that's done.
We're traveling. We haven't left system yet somehow, but we're already traveling. Okay. 10 days till the next upgrade, 9 days till the red button finishes. Travel to Corden in 14 days. I kind of want to do a mission right now. I'm not going to though. We're going to do this tomorrow, chat. We have to have some limits, some boundaries, some discipline. This will be a tomorrow thing. Tomorrow we will deploy the red button. And it will be glorious. And we will poke holes in the sides of mechs. No. Discipline. Tomorrow. For glory. All right, chat. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of this. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm having a blast with this game. I may also up the... Tomorrow when we hit the system, we're going to see what the contracts look like. And if they look like they're going to be this easy again, we're going to up the difficulty again. We're at, like, somewhere over here. We're on settings. Currently on enemy force strength right now at mercenary, which I guess is 5 of 7. We'll up it again if we have to. Thank you for the 31 months, Colonel Stransky. Welcome back. Yeah. Anyways, I am burnt out right now. 10.5 hours. I'm just sitting here like brain dead. I can feel my voice going. I'm going to call it for tonight. Thanks for being here, guys. Let me host friend on the way out. I'll see you tomorrow. Mr. Arvius playing XCOM Long War. If you guys like this type of game, that is another one of these deals. Go say hi to Arvius for me. Tell him I sent you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.